Alright, hey guys, okay, today in this video we're going to be checking out cooking in the kitchen. A bit of bacon and eggs happening. I'm going to be showing also the Bruce Lee pack that I've got. I Boxset, well I've already unboxed it, but we'll take it apart and have a bit of a look. Also, we're going to have a look at two different bourbon bottles that I got. One I'm going to put on the shelf and one we're going to drink tonight. Anyway, let's go over to the video. Let's see what happens. Well, okay, and good morning. I'm going to get this day started. Alright, I actually have the weekend off, which never ever happens. So, when I have a day or two off, I like to do bacon and eggs and tomato and mushrooms. So we'll start off this video with a bit of morning cooking. So, I'll get what I need out and we'll get cracking and get cooking. First up, a bit dull in here, so when I open up the blinds, let me show you something on my fridge. Okay, if we have a look here, this is actually the pad that's on the fridge, and I never really had a massive use for it until I decided all the home automation in the house, we have a pad here, why not use it for what's going on like on the other pads that I have in the man cave, lounge room, bedroom. Use the pad on the fridge and utilize it for the program that I run. Like, because it's a little bit dull, I want to open up the blind. So to do that, this normally opens up when it's sun up. Now it's about to be sun up, but I'm going to jump in on it a bit earlier. So I'll hit the button there, and I'll let the morning sun come in. Well, when the morning sun gets here anyway. I think it's slowly starting to get there anyway. Okay, I'll give you a bit of a quick look around my kitchen. Here's where the bins are. That's where your garbage goes and your recyclables. And in here, just tiddly bits for cooking, tea towels, just some fruit there, fry pan. Love this fry pan, beautiful fry pan for doing all your Asian cooking. Over here, got the, what's the name, the coffee area, coffee and tea area. Got different types of teas up there. Dispensers, vanilla and chamomile for chamomile tea, different teas. Very old bottle of wine, was that 2008? And the wine over here, if I can get into it, I think it's 2009. I don't know, what's the name, bars, more tea, chocolate and cinnamon for your coffee, honey for your coffee, chocolate for sprinkling the coffee. That's actually got Milo in it, a little bit of greenery, and the teaspoons. More bottles of wine down here. I sound like a bloody wino, don't I? That one's 2009 as well. Bit more greenery down there, but that's the coffee station. Then over here is where all the cooking and that happens. Excellent, brilliant knives these are, but these things will take your finger off without even a thought. You cut your finger off and wouldn't even notice. Food saver, which is awesome when you do shopping for your meats and all that sort of stuff. It sucks out all the moisture and compresses it, so it's easy to fit in there. Just where I would cook, blah blah blah. Different, you know, white and black coffee and sugar. I mean, not sugar, salt. Microwave, sink, and that's about it. Anyway, a scrub mummy. I'm addicted to these products, the scrub mummy and scrub daddies. These are fantastic for when you're cleaning up in the kitchen. You also have a power paste somewhere, but in the little stand here, it's from Scrub Mummy. So first up, I'm going to get the pans that I need. I'm actually going to need two with what I'm making. Okay, well this is all I'm going to need to be making my breakfast. Remember what I said before about that food saver? That's what it does with the bacon. It sucks out all the moisture and it's much easier to pack them all in the freezer. So it's a fantastic thing to have. But anyway, I'll get the toaster down, which I'll do now. that's that ready to go. Now let's get cooking. Okay, first up I'm going to get my tomatoes ready. I usually have them in rather big chunks. Get rid of those. Just those 2 bits there. And that's my tomato ready to go. Alright, now I'll get this thing fried up first. I always chuck in a little bit of butter, just helps. Alright, always throw my tomato in first to get it started, because I like it, well, I like it kind of burnt. Okay, now when I do my eggs, I always put this on top. I love the allspice. I don't know even what's in it, but it tastes great. So what I do is when I crack it in there first, before it starts cooking, I throw some allspice on top. So we'll do that. Gives it a bit of a kick. Right, now throw my mushrooms. Then I get into the bacon. Alright, well this will take a bit while I split it and flip it and drop it and all sorts of things. We'll get back to it. Get back to when it's pretty much on its way. Okay, now while we're waiting for that, I'm going to make myself a nice cappuccino. So I'll pick cappuccino here. Get the grinding starting to happen. Get the sugar in. And get brewing happening. Alright, this is a great machine for doing the milk. It does the milk all by itself. It makes it very silky, and it does all the frothing all by itself. There's a sensor on there. Make sure you put it in. You get the milk happening. It does it all by itself. And we're done. Make that out. Now it also does its own cleaning thing. Pop it down. There she goes. Okay. Now that's its own cleaning cycle. Okay, get me chocolate on top. And there we go. My cappuccino's ready. Okay, as you can see here, we're coming along nicely. My eggs, I don't flip them. I like them sunny side up. Okay, bacon's coming along, tomatoes coming along, everything's coming along. Now I'll get my toast started. Wait for that, and pretty much should be ready to go. Okay, and we're ready. Alright, get everything on there. Oops. Okay. Alright, things are a little bit dark because, well, I like things on the dark side. Mangle that one a bit. Alright, well, I've got my breakfast ready. I've got my cappuccino. So I'll go have this and then we'll move on to, well, I've already unboxed it. We'll have a look at that Bruce Lee collector's edition pack I got, and a bottle of Jack Daniels I've got. The old gold 20s, 25, 27, one of those. We'll have a look at that too. And we're also going to break into a new bottle of bourbon tonight, but we'll get there. Okay, well, here it is. The Bruce Lee 4K special edition box set. Now, I have opened this up and I've checked out 2 movies, and the amount of stuff, extra stuff that's so far that's been in the fight scenes has been incredible. The fight scene between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris, there was so much that was actually cut out of that fight. I watched and I'm like, I don't remember any of this, and I saw it all in there. Let's break into it and we'll have a look. I feel like I'm channeling my inner Bruce Lee. Okay, how I didn't hit myself in the bloody head then, I'll never know. Alright, well, let's take, well, it's got the JK on the back. With writing so small I need glasses to read it, but anyway. Alright, so we'll take it off. And here's all the good stuff that's inside. Okay, now I watched this the other night. The Big Boss, there are 2 versions on this, but there was additional fights. Well, added parts within fights that I'd seen before that were in this, so that was definitely worth the watch. Then we got, no, because I played with these, there's another Big Boss there, the Mandarin cut. I should have shown you the inside. Now, I checked this out, this has got an additional 10 minutes of the movie in it, never before seen, but it's in Mandarin, or Mandarin, whatever. I tried to see if there was any English overdubs, there isn't. I will watch it, but not on the screen or nothing. But I want to watch it to see the extra 10 minutes. There's a bit of the disc artwork and the artwork on the other cover there. Okay, I haven't seen this one yet. Fist of Fury. No doubt there'll be additional stuff in that as well. I watched Way of the Dragon. There was a lot of extra stuff in this. This is the one that had the one with Chuck Norris, and the Chuck Norris fight goes a lot longer than I've ever seen before. Definitely worth watching because it spun me out, everything I was watching. Now they're in 4K, this one is not. Enter the Dragon, this is just a Blu-ray because Enter the Dragon was done by an American company, not by Chinese or whatever companies, so different companies. But this is about to be released in 4K, so I am going to get the 4K one. I won't bother watching the Blu-ray one. I'll get the 4K one. Okay, Game of Death, the one where Bruce Lee only filmed his a lot of the fight scenes. The rest of the movie was a fill-in because, well, he died before completing the movie. But I know there'll be a lot of extra fight scenes in this. Haven't seen that yet. I don't know what the hell this is. It's Game of Death alternative version, so that I've definitely got to check that out, like what's the alternative version, so that'll be interesting. The final Game of Death. Now I don't know what this one is either. What's the final Game of Death? That's a Blu-ray as well, it's not 4K, so I'm going to have to check that one out. Piling up, aren't they? Game of Death 2. Now from memory, I have seen this but a long time ago. From memory, I think Bruce Lee only did 1, maybe 2 fights scenes in this. He didn't actually make this movie, so that I'll check out. I haven't seen that in years. Then there was what is this? The Man, the Myth, the Legend. So basically, it's a doco on Bruce Lee. Definitely give that one a watch. Okay, within this pack, hang on. There's also a book, a very thick book. I am not going through all of this, but it's obviously about to do with all these movies and his style and all that. So, comes with a pretty thick book. Okay, a little bit of a like a card. Stay there. Card thing. Open up, have a look. Okay. So yeah, just like pictures like Game of Death, picture on the back. Same thing. These are just the Game of Death ones. So it just goes on and on, sort of like this. You know, little cards from each of the movies. I'm not going to go through all those. There are other people that have got YouTube videos on this stuff, so you'd see plenty there. It also comes with a poster. I think it's Way of the Dragon and Big Boss. I'll get there. Okay, so that one's Way of the Dragon. That's the one with Chuck Norris. And on the other side is the Big Boss poster. I love the Big Boss. His first movie, it's so good, it really is. And then we've got black and white, beautifully pictured, like pictures or little cards, whatever they're called. Okay, very shiny. This is probably the last time I take this out of the pack. I'll just keep it, leave it in the pack. But yeah, these pictures look amazing. Very high gloss. All black and white pictures of Bruce Lee. I've been into Bruce Lee since I was a kid. I did martial arts myself, and I mainly did martial arts because of Bruce Lee. So, yeah. So this is pretty much what's in the pack. I was lucky enough to actually get this in Australia, because this sort of stuff, it's not easy to get here in Oz. So yeah, that's the Bruce Lee box set. There was this one and another one come out where all the cover was yellow but all the contents was exactly the same. But to pick up this one, which was cost me around the $300 mark, that's what it cost for this, but for some reason the yellow one was a little dearer and also more overseas, harder to get. But now I looked on eBay this morning, I'm just curious what these are going for now. Here in Australia someone's trying to sell this box set for just under $1,000. I don't know if they're gonna get it, but that just means how rare this is. So if you want to pick this up, you really need to get onto it right now, because the price is just gonna torpedo as time goes on. So realistically, $300 for the amount of stuff that's in here, I think is a damn good buy. And there's no way I was gonna pass up. I've been into Bruce Lee since I was about 6 years old. So there's no way I was gonna pass this up. I'm so happy I actually got this. Speaking of happy I got something, okay, I picked this up. This is my latest addition to the bar. I grabbed the Jack Daniel's number 27 gold maple wood finish. This is a beautiful, beautiful box. I'll open her up. There's the bottle inside. I'll take the bottle out to give you a look. I won't open this, I just want it up there for in the bar. But check that out. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I've wanted one of these bottles for about 2 years, but just like the Bruce Lee thing, as time goes on, this particular one is becoming harder and harder to come by. So before it goes completely out, I eventually got it. I'm gonna get it back in here now. Alright. But yeah, I'm so happy that I scored this beautiful, beautiful box. You need to answer the questions. Drugs. Where did you put the hookers? Where are the hookers? Where are the bodies?
Where did that car?
What's with the lighter?
I don't know, it's on the ground. Where are I don't want to answer.
Come on, where are the hookers? Yeah, I hate it when someone else watches videos that I've done.
Oh, you've already done the thing, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to look for this stuff.
Okay. Okay then, well, we discovered where he, very funny, we discovered where he hid the hookers and the bodies, so I now know where they are.
I'm not telling you anymore.
Alright. I know where one hooker is anyway. Okay, as I said before, there was another bottle to try, which was this one, the 1792. I think it's a bit dark, doesn't matter. But, open her up, we're going to taste this and see what it's like. Excuse me, dog.
That was hot. That was hot.
Is it a, what's it, is it a, I don't know if it's a cork or what.
Yeah, it is a cork.
It's a screw-off cork.
It's a screw-off cork, yeah. That's weird.
I reckon you're a screw-off cork.
I look like one.
And you smell like 1, 2...
Enough you in there.
Whatever, we're only just tasting
Yeah,
before doing the whatever.
Should we do... There we go. Alright.
Okay. Cheers! Smells like bourbon. Little bit of a bite, but
Ooh. That went straight from my fucking nose.
yeah, it's almost 50. It's almost 50% this bottle.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So,
Fucking hell.
but this should do the job for us tonight.
Definitely. This is giving me Star Wars vibes.
Alright, well that's it for this video. I'll catch you on the next one. As I said before, if you get a chance to get a hold of that Bruce Lee box set, grab it because, as I said, I saw it on eBay for almost $1,000 now. So now's the time to go and get it. Alright, see you guys.